Aerial view of Ganvié's wooden stilt houses and canoes drifting on the water. This is the floating village of Ganvié in Benin, Africa. Known as the Venice of Africa, Ganvié is a mesmerizing village floating on the serene waters of Lake Nokoué. A home to over 20,000 people. Everything here, houses, schools, and markets, is built on water. It was founded by the Tofinu people in the 17th century as a refuge from slavery. Today, Ganvié has preserved its culture and unique way of life. Locals paddling wooden canoes, bustling floating markets. Wooden canoes are the main mode of transport, and fishing remains the heart of their economy. This remarkable village is more than just a marvel of human resilience. Ganvié is also recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Sunset over the village, canoes floating peacefully on the water. A town on water, a legacy of freedom and a story of survival, Ganvié is truly one of a kind. Visit Ganvié, the floating village in Benin. Fly into Cotonou. The nearest major city is Cotonou, Benin's economic hub. Cotonou Kajahoun Airport, COO, serves international and regional flights. Travel to Abomey-Calavi from Cotonou, take a taxi or public bus, called a Zemijan, to Abomey-Calavi, about 20-30 minutes away. Abomey-Calavi is the main departure point for boats to Ganvié. Boat ride to Ganvié. Rent a motorized boat from the Abomey-Calavi pier. The scenic journey across Lake Nokoué takes about 30 to 45 minutes. Boat rentals usually cost around 5,000 10,000 CFA, $8.16 USD. Best time to visit, November to February, is ideal, with cooler, drier weather. Avoid visiting during the rainy season, May-October, as water levels may rise, limiting access to some areas. Tour options. You can hire a local guide to explore the floating markets, schools, and houses. Tours often include stops at restaurants offering freshly caught fish and local crafts. Travel tips. Bring cash in CFA francs for boat rides and local purchases. Wear sunscreen and a hat to stay protected during the boat trip. Ask permission before taking photos of locals, as some may prefer privacy. Enjoy your trip to this beautiful, waterborne wonder of Africa. Ganvié's traditional foods. Since Ganvié is a fishing community, most of its cuisine revolves around freshwater fish and locally available ingredients. Here are some of the key foods you can expect. Fresh fish, tilapia, and catfish, grilled or smoked fish, often served with rice or maize paste. Fish stew, cooked with tomatoes, onions, and chili peppers. Fish is usually caught daily from Lake Nokoué, ensuring it's fresh and flavorful. Amiwo corn dough, a savory corn-based dish mixed with tomato sauce and spices. Typically served with grilled fish or meat. A favorite across southern Benin, including in Ganvié. Akasa fermented maize paste, soft and slightly tangy, this dish resembles a thick porridge. Often eaten with peppery fish soups or stews. Rice with sauce, a simple dish of rice paired with tomato-based sauces or stews. Fish sauce is the most common in Ganvié, with locals adding peppers for extra spice. Yovo Doko Beninese donuts, a popular snack made of fried dough, slightly sweet and crispy. Often sold by vendors in floating markets or on canoes. Fufu pounded yam or cassava, a starchy side dish served with soups or fish stews. It requires skill to prepare, as yam or cassava is pounded into a smooth dough. Local drinks: palm wine, a traditional fermented drink, mildly alcoholic. Ginger juice, refreshing and slightly spicy, made with fresh ginger and lemon. Cultural festivals in Ganvié, Benin. Ganvié is deeply rooted in the traditions of the Tofinu people, and the village participates in several vibrant cultural festivals that reflect its heritage. These celebrations often revolve around water, fishing, spirituality, and ancestral worship. Here are the key festivals you can experience. Vodun Festival, Fête du Vodun, January 10th, what it celebrates. This is a national celebration across Benin that honors the Vodun voodoo religion, which is an essential part of Ganvié's spiritual life. Activities, ceremonial dances, rituals, and offerings to deities. Processions led by priests and priestesses. Drumming, singing, and spiritual possessions. The festival offers a deep insight into the spiritual practices of Ganvié and how water spirits are honored in the community. Festival of the Lagoon, date varies, what it celebrates. The Festival of the Lagoon celebrates the relationship between the people of Ganvié and the waters of Lake Nokoué, which provides sustenance and protection. Activities, canoe races, and boat parades. Traditional music, dance, and storytelling sessions. Fishermen perform rituals to ensure good catches and honor water spirits. This festival emphasizes the symbiosis between the community and the lake that has supported their way of life for centuries. Gani Festival, March, what it celebrates. Originally celebrated by the Bariba people, this festival is now observed in several parts of Benin, including Ganvié, as a celebration of strength and unity. Activities, traditional dances, wrestling competitions, and parades. Musical performances with drums and other traditional instruments. Although slightly adapted to local customs, the Ghani Festival in Ganvié promotes community cohesion and showcases the diversity of Benin's cultural practices. Annual Fishermen's Festival. June, what it celebrates. This festival is dedicated to celebrating the fishing tradition of Ganvié, the village's primary economic activity. Activities, canoe races featuring fishermen's skills. Competitions for the largest catch of the season. Music, food stalls, and storytelling by the elders about the village's history. Traditional wedding celebrations throughout the year. What it celebrates. Weddings in Ganvié are filled with traditional customs passed down by the Tofinu people. Activities, colorful parades on canoes, accompanied by music and drumming. Ritual blessings by elders, offering protection and prosperity to the couple. Community feasts featuring local dishes like grilled fish and maize-based meals. Best time to experience the festivals, January to March, Vodun Festival and Ghani Festival. June. Fishermen's Festival offers a peek into the community's lifestyle. Is Ganvié safe for visitors? Yes, Ganvié is generally considered safe for visitors. However, as with any travel destination, it's important to stay informed and follow some basic precautions. Below is a guide to help ensure a safe and enjoyable visit. Safety in the village. Crime rates. Ganvié is a small, close-knit community, and crime is rare. However, petty theft, like pickpocketing, can occur, especially at the Abomey-Calavi Pier or crowded areas. Friendly locals. The residents are generally welcoming, as tourism is a vital part of the local economy. It's polite to greet locals and ask permission before taking photos. Water safety, boating experience. Since the village is only accessible by boat, wear a life jacket during the boat ride across Lake Nokoué, especially during windy or rainy conditions. Check that your boat is in good condition and operated by a licensed guide or boatman. Rainy season May-October, water levels can rise and lake conditions can become unpredictable. Exercise caution if visiting during this period. Health precautions, mosquito-borne illnesses. Bring mosquito repellent to avoid bites, as malaria is a risk in this region. Consider taking anti-malaria medication before your trip. Drinking water. Stick to bottled or purified water to avoid waterborne illnesses. Travel insurance. Make sure to have travel insurance that covers health emergencies and boat travel. Cultural etiquette and respect, Vodun practices. If you encounter Vodun ceremonies or shrines, be respectful. Some rituals may be considered sacred, and it's best to follow the locals' lead. Clothing. Dress modestly, especially in public areas, to respect local customs. Transportation safety. Cotonou to Abomi Calavi. Be cautious when using zemijans, motorbike taxis, or public minibuses to reach the pier. As road safety can be a concern, it's safer to use registered taxis or hire a private car if possible. In case of emergencies, local police. There is a police presence in the larger town of Abomi Calavi. Tourist assistance. Some hotels in Cotonou offer tours to Ganvié with guides who can assist if any issue arises. Ganvié is a safe and fascinating destination, provided you take reasonable precautions, especially regarding water travel and health. Following these tips will help you have a smooth and enjoyable experience in this unique floating village. Thank you.